God, we need to talk. You see, God, I can see how it can be hard for you to believe that my heart still beats for the pasture you give, Good Shepherd. But God, you know me, right? You know my heart. You know I would normally lift my hands to paint the ceiling in worship, but lately I've been afraid. I've been afraid if I lift my hands too high, you might just see the blood stains from when I choked purity to death. Each finger reminds me of a commandment I broke. Do the math. You see, God, I haven't served in a long time. These hands don't save, so they're broken, bone splints poking out of these elbows. That's metaphorical for every good in me trying to escape this sinful frame. God, tell me how I can still give my body as a living sacrifice when I have already given it to sensual gratification. Tell me how I can still run to the altar when I have outed your word to comfort me in my sin. The word that should have been the light unto my path has grown dim, so even if I try to run to you, I wouldn't find my way. I have danced with the devil's daughter to the tune of sin, held her waist as we swerved into oblivion, south-side entangled as she tangled me in a web of iniquity. Black widow, the love that I had for you, God. I have tried to shout your name so many times, but my voice is quickly shushed by the shisha smoke staining the back of my throat, God. I want to raise my voice. But how can I raise my voice when I'm afraid if you hear it, you might remember the time when I spoke out of turn or lied or cursed, so I cascade these praises in this case of shame. I feel judged, so case closed. But God, let's be honest with each other, right? Would you really love a man who only closes his eyes during worship because he's afraid to face you? Son, be still and know that I am God. I am the Lord that healeth thee. He who the Son sets free is free indeed. No sin, no deeds could undo what I did on the cross for you, child. Do you understand that my blood is thicker than alcohol, that no amount of sex or smoke could make less what the blood did to break the curse of sin? No sin has sinned beyond the cross, child. All I'm asking you to do is trust me. Allow me to be the center of your life, the centerpiece that pieces everything together. Allow me to be the radius, the lines that dissect between right and wrong. Allow me to be the diameter, the word that cuts between bone and marrow. Allow me to be the love that finds you no matter how far you run. Allow me to be the circumference, the presence that encircles you so that no matter how many times you fall into my arms. You see, son, I honestly can't force you to stay. But if you choose to walk away, don't let the reason be that my love was not enough for you. Because if that sacrifice was not enough, I would have died over and over and over and over and over again on that cross. Because no matter what, I love you. And I will always love you. Thank you.